here we go. Thought Rock versus Sir Lubas with Chinese versus Burgundians. A little recap of what's gone on so far. Um, Mostly no army's been built. He started his ships a little later and actually only has 3 ships. That's not very many. And I have a total of 13 fighting ships, and I am currently on 2 lakes at the moment. He got to Castle Age a little earlier than me and has 3 TCs. I do not see that he has 3 TCs yet. He, on the other hand, doesn't CV anywhere on the map yet. Right now, just want to do a little analysis onto what I could have done better, because at this point, right now, I have the Vil lead by 2, but not for long because he's got 3 TCs. I only have 2. And my idle TC is kind of good. My resource collection is better than his. And I'm building archers now, because he's going to most likely go cavalry, and archers are a good response to cavalry. Because the eventual plan was, because he was going cavalry, to probably go camels. But to start with camels is never a good idea from experience that I've had. That said, I probably should have, I'm doing a whole lot, but right now I probably should have scouted his base a little bit better. And I think I do once I see I go forward. I'm like, I can't let these guys do nothing. So at this point, I go on in, and this is at the point where I notice, oh, he's got 2 TCs at least, and then I'll head on over this way and see the 3rd TC. And that's when I realize, oh, I gotta go forward and punish this. And true to my form, I idle my TC like crazy when I'm on the attack. And look at this, I have enough to go up to Imperial Age right now, which is insane. But because he's on 3 TC, which I found out now, I am concerned that he's going to have more bills than me. Technically he doesn't, because he doesn't have very many fishing ships, but I don't know that. I can guess that from the score, actually, but so I decided to do that, and at this point he's queuing up lots of Cavalier that he's researched. He's just waiting his time because there's nothing I can do. I don't know that he's got stuff back here, and even if I could try to get back there, it'd be dangerous. Okay. So before I go on, I want to make an analysis here. So what did I end up doing? I ended up building my university, my monastery, because I knew that if I wanted to click up, I needed my buildings to click up. The other thing was, I knew I needed ballistics, because I knew he was going to start coming at me with some knights. I was expecting only knights, but because I forgot that Burgundians can get cavalier and castle, probably would have been fine with these crossbows with knights, but that's not what happens. Okay, so what is the play here? I have so much food, way too much food. I could sell it. I could make military. The best military for food is cavalry. I guess I could have started making scouts or camels. So we'll see. We'll see what I do. I go forward because I said, well, I gotta pressure this. We can't let this go unpunished. Probably should have just surpassed this and just went straight for the TC, but I didn't want to get picked off by spears. And then here comes the attack. I'm not paying attention because I'm working on getting things down. Come over with these fills, and it's too late. And I am so open and vulnerable. I would instantly die to all those Cavalier. That is just like game over. And he just makes the mistake and just attacks my siege workshop instead of going for my actual economy. Curious what he actually sees right now. Oh, he doesn't even know that my base is like right here. I guess he could guess it, but... And I micro those two guys, and then I'm like, let's get out of here. And, oh, that monk's gonna die. And at this point I'm like, I'm in trouble. We need to wall up the whole base with stone walls. And he could have made it in. And this is the point I was like, oh no, alright, touch every single wall. But he didn't try to get in. And then he starts putting down a castle. I don't even have enough stone for a castle. I didn't focus on getting stone. But I am going up to Imp. So, this is what's interesting. I'm going to go to Imp. But really there's no good reason to go to Imp except to make trebs. And I guess make stronger units. But I really don't have very many units. The only units I have are these 4 camels. And a bunch of crossbow. But if I get to Imp, which what I should have done is I should have waited for Imp and made these into Imperial camels. Or not heavy camels. And put this here as defensive to also start working on my boom a little bit better. So at this point, 59 bills to 53. We're still doing better. 14 to 5. And here we go. These camels don't do as good work as I was hoping. But the crossbows help. Alright, there we go. So we're an Imp. I should have a castle and be making trips. This is what I was afraid of. I guess I could have scouted that. Always my problem. Could have scouted that. So, let's see what happens. So right now, I got more res collected and less idle TC time by a lot. That's why his resources or his bills are so much lower than mine. And I only had 2 TCs that whole time, and now I got 3. But now I'm going to be idle on my TC this whole time. Alright, got a ton on gold. And now I don't have any food. And now I need to actually start farming like crazy is what I really need to do. Sad I didn't get that from earlier. Okay, let's see what happens. So at this point I'm doing my boom. I'm already in Imp, which is silly. Oh, yep, there's a little hole right here. He just walked right through, causing me trouble. He gets a lot of kills there. 8 kills. Oof. He attacks in the front there. I did have a lot of archers there though. You did see those archers. 12 kills, Eco KD there. At this point, yep, look at that. He's ahead of me, Vill-wise. As I get my villagers back in order. He should have came forward with all these Cavalier. Guess he was trying to think of a response to my camels that he saw. Oh, look at that, he's out of gold. He's trying to get gold. Oh, he clicked up. That's how you do it. Look at that shift clicking for food. And at this point I'm like, I need a treb. I need a castle. Let's put down this castle. There you go. Got me another TC there. So I'm just trying to get more booming going. I don't have as many bills. Yep, catching up. I got more fish ships. I don't have as many army. So I'm not in a good position right now. But he's not punishing me for it. He should attack me right now, but he's not. And I still don't see anything. So at this point, while I'm booming, I should, next time I'm booming, I need to make sure that I'm searching his base to see what he's got, so that I'm not caught off surprise. Because I can do that now. And flooding a lot of res right now. Trying to make more farms. Don't have as many farms as he does. 20 versus 34. But I do have more fishing. Alright. Sorry, I think it's boring. Alright, so I realize, okay, well, if I am going to attack, I need to actually have the military buildings to back up my attack. So at this point I have 3 stables and 3 archery ranges, and I start pumping out archers. 15 archers. And they are arbs at this point. And I still don't know what he's got, but he's come forward with scorpions and come out with scorpions. 33 cavalier to 12 heavy camels and 19 arbalesters. It's not gonna, doesn't look like a pretty fight. What's gonna happen here? Oh, and his 5 light cav come forward first. And they get massacred. I see his castle here and I'm like, that looks like where I want to go. And he's got capped ram. Maybe that's why I couldn't kill them. And luckily he only had 1 castle. And here I am at the front because I'm like, I am not losing that. Losing all these trebs. And yeah. There are my arbalesters. Oh my gosh. I knew I had more. I didn't know where they were. They were in my base. Just chilling. These would have been oh so helpful. Only have 13 there. 14. And I had another 13 in my base. Look at that. Up, and here they come. So this guy's gonna die. Okay, I was out of position. I didn't expect them to come from behind. But I try to come over and block them. And all my arbalesters are getting knocked out from behind and the back. And here comes the battle. He is annihilating me. Because not only are they our cavalier, they are now paladin. And those heavy camels are taking care of those paladin. Good gracious. Wow. But so are these captains taking my... And look at these silly camels. They can't even hurt these captains. Well, I guess they are a little bit. Now look at this terrible pathing. Castle had 140 HP left. So at this point he only has 9. He does have a lot of gold actually. I thought he was out of gold, that's why he wasn't going to be making any more paladin. Well, I guess the real reason is because this paladin just got destroyed by my camels. So I guess he's going with scorpions. And I am like we're in gold. So at this point I have a lot of food. Or not enough food, but the food that I did have, I went straight into making light calf because I was like, at this point, I need another meat shield that's not just camels because camels are expensive and I can't replace them as well. So I started to mix in light calf with these camels. And then at this point I'm like, okay, I see villagers there. Now's the time, let's go raid with our light calf. He comes forward and he's like, I gotta raid too with my hussars. Let's see. Let's get in here. And of course, I got a wall all the way up here. Hi, fishing ships. I should have gotten back to you. I'll revive our blasters there. Yeah, there's a healthy 18, 21, 23. And then I go forward and I take out all those scorpions that were just sitting there. And take out his hussars a little bit. And really I'm just camping around my traps to make sure that they don't die. And that's how it won. Most was hussar, the most I made were heavy camel riders. This is probably the first game I've won where I've actually made camels. All because he didn't attack when he had the upper hand. Yep. We'll look at the right here. Yeah, look at that. We killed 20 to 6 on Eco KD. 4,000 more red. My LCC is only 4 minutes left in him at the end there. 91 to 79 vills. After I probably killed a bunch of his vills there. Actually, no, I didn't. It was only 6. Yep. And let's take a look at this. Ebbing and waning. Economy. Pretty much just ahead the whole game. And then, yeah, if he just attacked me here, it would have been an over. Yeah, came back here and he came back here.